Hey guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I love it when people are here when I start. I love that. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for the host, Alien King. Thank you for the follow, Pixie Dust. Thank you guys very, very much for that. All right, so we are here to finish up Shadow of the Colossus tonight. We have two Colossi left. We on our 4-hour stream last night, we got 5 of them done. So, including one that took just under 3 minutes, and I was completely shocked that I was able to get that one done in under 3 minutes. So, yeah, we've got the last 2 to do. I don't know how much of the story is left after that, but it is I mentioned this last night for those of you that weren't here last night. It is very likely that this could be a short stream tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after we finish the story. There are some things that I can go back to do for, for like trophies and stuff, which, I may or may not do. I don't know. It depends. So we'll see. But first things first, we've got 2 Colossi left, as you can see on your map here. For those of you that are not familiar with the game, the plot is very straightforward. The gameplay is very straightforward in a general sense. You start the game by bringing in this young woman to this temple on a horse. She's unconscious, and she's either, I'm guessing that she is my character's lover, and apparently she's dead, and he is trying to resurrect her, and what he has to do to be able to do that is kill 16 colossi, and you get them one at a time. It's a linear story, even though the map is huge. There's a lot of places you can go, as you can see on the map. The big blue icons are the colossi that I have already taken down. The yellow things are shrines where you can get your health and stuff regenerated, and they're also kind of checkpoints. So if I were to have, the one at the very bottom in the center right over there, if I would have prayed at that shrine last night when I start the night tonight, I would have started there instead of at the temple, which is where we prayed last night. So that's the basic setup. I do have to warn you, though, for those of you that have not been here previous to tonight, this game can be very frustrating due to the controls and the camera angle and the control of the horse. It can be very frustrating at times. So hopefully we won't run into too much of that tonight. And my sword, you can see me holding it up, and it's pointing in a direction. That gives me the general location of where the next colossi is that I need to go defeat. So, alright, so let's stop. Get a better... Alright, so we did have one in this direction last night, but I'm guessing that maybe this one, the one in the top right, just to the right of that vertical line in the center of it, is one we did last night. But I think the one that we have to go to now is around the corner from there. And we did kind of see a building off in the distance when we came up that way and turned left last night. So I'm guessing that's where we have to go for this one. So unfortunately there is no fast travel in this game, so you literally have to hoof it, pun intended, everywhere you need to go. I don't have a name in the game. There are no vocals other than these gods or these beings that talk to me in between the killings of the colossi, because they give me the clues for the next one that I have to kill. We don't know what the young woman's name is either, but the horse's name is Aggro, and it is a she. And maybe we'll do this again at the end of the night when we're done. I did this a couple of nights ago. This is a remaster of an old PS2 game, and they have options in the menus where you can compare several scenes in the game from the original PS2 graphics to the remaster that Blue Point did. And as you might expect, there is quite a bit of difference. But I mentioned earlier that we came into the game, we brought the girl in on the horse. That bridge that you see off to the left. Even though we didn't have to take the horse on the bridge ourselves, we crossed it in a cutscene. Alright, so we should... Yeah, so we have to go this way. We have fought all kinds of different types of creatures, even though all of them have some kind of stone or metal armor. Whoa! All different kinds of creatures. We fought an eel. We fought things that resemble bulls, lions, birds, snakes, lizards. Alright. Let's see where we're supposed to go. Did I miss some stairs? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And your sword will only point the way if you have enough sunlight. If you're indoors, it does not work. If you're in low light, and I think this is the way it is, and if you know this for sure, you can let me know. If you're in a low light situation, it will kind of work, and the color of the glimmer will be gold instead of blue. These lizards with the blue tail, you can kill them for a little bit of a stamina boost. It's not much. You'll see that's what the yellow bar is. You'll see it move, but barely. Barely. Should get a little bit of a boost. Okay. Yeah, and see, that's what I was talking about before. You don't have enough sunlight in here for it to point the way. Okay. You know, and I got to admit, those of you that have been here for most of this, if not all of it, even though the controls can be kind of frustrating, some of the boss fights are actually really cool. They would be a lot more fun than they are if we didn't have to fight the controls and the camera angles. See, you can also, in addition to the lizards, sometimes you can see It almost looks like a little pile of glimmering gold stuff, shimmering. You can pick that up too, and I think that also gives you a little bit of a stamina boost. But I don't see anything out here. Go take a peek over here just in case. So I have a feeling that once and the boss fights kick in automatically once you reach a certain point on the map. Another thing that is rather frustrating for me personally is a lot of times the camera likes to auto center on, I don't know what logic it uses for that, but sometimes it will auto center like that. No, it's not doing it. Not yet, but it will do it. It will do it. Okay, if this thing is going to be in here, it's going to be very big. Not that some of the other ones that we've seen so far haven't been. Oh, crap. Thank you for saying that. Actually, I forgot to turn on the interactive stuff. Thank you for that kind of reminder. So, yeah, we've got some buttons down there for those of you that are new. You can use your sparks for that if you like. But please don't spam the buttons. Please.
Get to the chopper!
His fingers are bigger than I am. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Holy shit. You know, I'm laughing now, but Alright, so based on what we've seen on some of the other fights, especially recently, I am going to go down here and see if I can use these pillars to my advantage. Just like that bull that we fought last night. That was almost entirely an environment fight. Environment puzzle. Hi. What's up? How you doing? You can also each Colossus, whatever, giant has weak spots. Hey, I'm over here. That if you have the sunlight, you can use the sword to find it, but I don't have enough sunlight in here, so there may be a little trial and error. Yeah, I kind of figured that. And you will get a couple of hints from the voice from above. The only bad thing about it is it probably repeats it more often than is necessary. So you'll hear it. You'll hear it quite a bit. Alright, so maybe I need to climb up on top of that platform somehow. There are ramps. That's what I was trying to get him to do over there. I don't see any fur, but I do see some rings. Oh, shoot him in the nads! That piss any guy off, right? Hit me. Hit me, bro. Come on. Swing that thing. No, not your feet. No, no, no. I want you to swing the club. I wonder if I can climb up on his hand. Seems to get close enough to the ground. No, it's not low enough. Alright, maybe it's not here. Maybe I need to go up. Now. I have to find a spot to do it. The actual killing of the Colossi is not that hard. It's figuring out what you've got to do. To get to those weak points that I talked about before, they'll be kind of glowing blue. On different parts of the back, usually. Sometimes it's on the front. And if you had enough sunlight in the area, you can use the sword to find it. There's not enough sunlight in here. Yeah, see, that's what I want him to do down here. Alright, come on. Come on, buddy. Down this way. Come on. A little farther. A little farther. A little farther. I don't want you to stomp. Alright, maybe he won't swing the club down here. Might, I wonder if I can get him to hit the ground with the sword. Yeah, see, it's getting blocked by the sides. I wonder if maybe I can get him to do it down here, maybe. I still get a feeling it's the pillars. Sometimes the clues are so vague. Yet though, unless maybe I have to have him knock something down so that I can get up there. Yeah, I understand, buddy. I understand. Maybe if I stay over here. Aha. Aha. Although that one fixed itself, I need him to do that maybe over here. Come on. Okay. Step one. Step one of I don't know how many. Alright, now let's see what we've got up at this level. It does do damage to him, just not much. Just trying to see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna do anything? He can hit me while I'm up here. Yeah, see, here's the auto center problem. If I let go of the stick, it points to the ground. Why? Come at me, bro. Alright, so he did knock down some more. That doesn't seem to have added anything. it's kinda... Oh, okay, maybe there's something on his right arm in the back. And on the head. Yep, see, there's the one on his head. They almost all of them have a weak spot on the top of the head. Or the back of the neck. Although I'm kind of puzzled as to why I had enough light under here. But I didn't when I was standing out in the open. A little odd. Alright, still... Okay, thank you. Much higher ground. Alright. How about that? Does that work? Alright, the pillars are down there. Let's see what happens if he tries to hit me up here. No, that butter knife. Oh, hey, let's do this. We have sunlight down here. He might not... Whoa, maybe if I can get him to turn around and walk in the other direction. Boom! There we go. And I was standing on that too. Alright. Now that we're in the sun and he's walking in the other direction, maybe we can get... we've got that one already. We need the one on his back. Ah, shit. Ah! You can see my stamina meter. Oh, it went... Ah, they run out too, as you just noticed, so we have to find another one. And it might be the one that was on his right arm. Yep. It's on the back of his right arm somewhere. There it is, right there. Alright, come to daddy. Oh, is that not it? have more. Okay. This is the first time this has happened. If the stamina bar empties, you will fall. That's why I'm trying to get up. I don't need to fall off to the side like that. Trying to get it to fill. If you stand long enough without holding on to anything, it'll start to recharge. He's not giving me a lot of time for that. Ah, shit. Wow. Almost forgot. Well, maybe there's one on the other arm. Let's try that side, I guess. Or maybe farther on down the same arm. Well, let's go check the other side. I don't know. He doesn't have any fur on that arm. Doesn't look like. That may not be the option. Alright, so we're back full on stamina. Maybe in the chest. Oh, I can't really tell how much fur he has on his chest. He's got some. Yeah, this is not going to work because I'm going to have to fall. I don't have have the stamina to hold on down here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fall off. Shit. All right. Oh, palm of the hand. All right, so how the hell do we get to the palm of his hand? Yeah, he doesn't have his sword anymore. I see that now. And it was the left hand, I think. That was, or the right hand, sorry. He does have fur there. Ah, there it is. Right hand. Ah, damn it. Alright, so I gotta wait. And hit the ground with his fist. And then maybe I can jump. Jump on it. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's do this. Damn it.
Wasted.
Don't do that shit. Especially when I'm in mid-swallow. "45 minutes it took us to take him down." I mean, it took time to get over there too, but I'd say probably what, maybe 25 to 30 minutes. And you could check that in the menus, in the stats.
All the boys you kids.
Okay. Plot twist? As you notice, you only have the sword and the bow are the only weapons you have, and there are no upgrades the first pass through the game. You can go back and read once. I think once you finish the game is when the time attack type stuff becomes available to you. That's where if you beat the par time that they have for each one of those, you get like an upgrade. This game is meant to be played multiple times. Alright, so this one should be to the south, I believe. Yep. I think I know where that is. The other day when I was looking for the shrines, there's an area very bottom of the map that looked like some big doors. So I'm guessing that's where I'm going to have to go, and it's going to take a few minutes to get there, unfortunately. I think it's this way, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Okay, horse wants to go to the left, so I was going to go to the right. I think this is where we were when we went out to fight the giant flying worm bug or whatever the hell that thing was last night. Go through that same area. And I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Except mine does have a name. Yeah, these ruins right here, right above me there. That's where we went to trigger that one that I was just talking about. Whoa. Moving furniture as in rearranging your existing stuff, Gosh, or did you move, or? Alright, you can see the shrine just off to the left there. Birdies. Alright, I guess she's tired. She can only sprint for so long. There she goes. Yeah, right here. This is the door that I was talking about before. Now, if that last one was as big as it was, I can't even imagine. this one might look like or be. Yep, it's right through there. I don't see anything. Let me see. Check around for... All right. The ancient sword. The last shrine is supposed to be in here somewhere. And there it is, right there. Do we have a lizard? We should have a lizard. You little shit. Let's see if we have more than one. Some of them have had more than one. Although, as you saw, even though the meter showed up, meaning that I got a bump in stamina, it's almost imperceptible. I don't even know how many lizards there are in the game. Knowing the map, with the map being as big as it is, it wouldn't surprise me if there are probably 100 of them scattered throughout. Might that be the arena? Yeah. A big surprise there, right? A big circular area. Up at the top of the world. Aha. That's the glimmering stuff that I was talking about before. I don't know what that is. It didn't show the stamina bar that time. I still don't know what that stuff is. If anybody does know, you are welcome to share. Yeah, see the auto centering. I mean, why? 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 All right, I'm guessing we're supposed to go straight across. Oops. Was I not supposed to do that? Am I not dead? I am dead. We killed the 15th boss. Don't go down. And we miss a jump and die.
You guys suck.
I mean, that was the only visible, unless, come here, girl.
Abro. Abro. Abro.
Unless maybe we can take her up there. I mean, that walkway or that bridge or whatever. It is so hard to control her. No. Come on. No. This way. No. I know you probably don't want to do it. It looks really scary. But we gotta do this. Wrong damn button again. Can't believe I'm still doing that after 15 hours in the game. All right. Oh no! No! Oh man! No! God damn you. Don't kill my horse. Shit. Alright, where is it? Where is it?
You're gonna die for that.
Alright. Oh, did you look that up? Okay. All the glimmers shows a door in the main temple. Okay. Well, I'm guessing that that's not a story spoiler. If it's not a story spoiler, you go ahead and say what it's for. If you're not sure if it's not a story spoiler, then don't say anything. I'd rather you be safe. If you got to collect them all, then I don't think it would be a story thing. Maybe an upgrade or something would be my guess. Alright, so it looks like we got some platforming ahead of us to get up there. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I have no problem with that. Whoa. I hear water. Running water. Falling water. Raining, maybe? Hi. Excuse me 1 minute, please. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. And in a driving rainstorm too, lovely.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man!
What the hell is that thing? I have the power. Wow. Uh-oh, is he gonna start attacking me now? Alright. Oh shit. Whoops. Yeah, don't do with me like you did with the ram yesterday. Alright, stage 1 is probably just getting to him. What the hell is that? Is that like a kilt? He's wearing a stone kilt. Steven Tyler in your background. I don't understand it. Why if it's not contributing anything, why does he have to lay there for ever? Alright, so let's go to the left, looks like. My health is half gone. See, it's the same thing as last night. I mean, why do this to me? Why don't you just one hit kill me? Make it so that I can't... Well, you might as well kill me now. I mean... God, why? Why? Oh, really? Then why put the cover there if I can't get behind it? What's the point? what's the point? I mean, I might as well just kill myself and start over. Alright, now there was a passageway to the right. Right over there. Just like with the ram. Yep. Right here. World War I, trench warfare for the win. Oh, hey, look at that. Huh? Oh, damn, you can see me from up there. Come on, come on. Where's the next one? Is there a next one? Looks like it's to the right. The camera, man, the camera. I know. That kind of scares me. Careful. Alright, now what? Nothing to climb there. Looks like we might have to go up this way. Ah. We'll go in here. To go back. I mean, the obvious way was to go up these, but I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some other passage off to the side. It might be. Come on, up. Why is he not jumping up? Alright. Looks like going around to the right is the way to go. No! Shit. Well, at least it wasn't a death fall. It's a little farther away. No! God damn you, bastards. Maybe I just need to peek my head out, let him shoot, and then go. Why is it so hard to climb up this one spot? Should be able to roll well. See, all right, let's roll into this hole. See where that takes us. Oh! We have Nads! Hello. The proverbial crotch shot. Does he even know that I'm there at this point? It, he, she, I don't know what it is. No. Maybe I had to... jump up to that. It could potentially... No, it's too high. Potentially a platform from there. He didn't even feel it. Or he doesn't care. One of the two. Okay. I don't see anything that I can grab onto other than those. I tried to jump over to them earlier. Couldn't make it. Let's try it from here, I guess. Oh, got a camera. Oh. Because it looks like if I can get up on top of that, there's that vertical section that's right next to it. I can potentially jump up from there and then continue whatever platforming I need to do from there. Sorry, I had to do that. All right. I'm gonna grab onto in the back. Maybe here. Ah. There we go. on the hands, like on the previous one. Alright, so that's probably the top of the head. Like I said before, they pretty much all have a weak spot on the top of the head, back of the neck. Those beams that you see, those are all, that's the location of all of the Colossi that I've killed to get to here. It overhangs, so I'm not going to be able to get up from there unless the clue is what I'm supposed to do next. It's to somehow get it to do something, and maybe I climb up the arm, potentially. Damn camera angles. Ugh. Alright, let's go around. Make sure there's not another spot. Somewhere else. Alright. Let's make it count. Alright, there's one on the left bicep. Alright, that didn't appear to do anything. It's got to be jumping to the hand, but again, the damn camera angles are so bad. Still bleeding. Oh boy, I almost fell. Oh shit. Alright, that's actually not bad because that'll give me a chance to recharge my stamina, but the problem is getting back over to the arm. Screwed ourselves a little bit there. How did I not die from that fall? Up, up, up. If I hit it again here, it should make him bring his arm back to scratch his back, I guess. You know, something bites you in the back or wherever, you know, you're going to reach around. So that might be the first clue, right? Its response will be your way up, or your path, whatever it was he said. Alright, where am I? Stop! Back over to the hand again. Although this one's on fire. Stamina's gonna run out. Keeps flipping his damn hand over. Gonna fall. Well, at least I didn't fall all the way to the ground that time. Of course, as soon as I get back up there. I mean, if I don't know what good it does to jump over to the other hand. I can't go past the fire, so where am I supposed to go? There's one on the left shoulder, I can see that. But I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna, maybe I can shoot it. Come on, let me over there, please. Camera angles, man. If I can't see what I'm doing, how am I supposed to be able to do it? All of that over again. No. got like no damn stamina either. Get to the top, please. Let me get to the top, please.
Pee!
Amplify request.
I have to pee! Take a whiz! Make a piss stop! Drain the main feed!
I will at 8. Regardless of where we are. We're gonna be here for a while, folks. It almost makes me wonder if the devs know that this is a complete pain in the ass. And the reason that I say that is because the distances that I have fallen so far have not killed me. So otherwise you would have to start completely over again. Yeah, when I get on his hand, I just don't know which way to go. I mean, I know that I have to eventually get here, but he keeps turning his hand over. You know, and I have to hang on, which causes me to lose stamina, and he keeps fucking doing that shit. I mean, where the hell am I? I'm the fucking bottom again. Alright, I gotta get up here. Fuck you. Like I said last night, every time I run into something like this, the score that I'm gonna give the game keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. Do I need to like stab him in the hand or something? Get him to stop? Stop doing that shit, asshole. We'll stand here as long as he'll let me. Yeah, see, I hardly lost maybe a quarter of my health falling all the way from up there. So they know that this is a pain in the ass. They know. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me get up there. Ow. No, no, that is not what I want. No, no, you are not learning. Well, I appreciate that, but trust me, if I wasn't doing this in front of other people, you would probably hear yelling at this point. All right, now calm down. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Get a grip. What is he holding on to? I thought he was on the fur. Get over there, hit the weak spot. So bring the other hand over. Yeah, see, and this is... Camera angles, man. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, this one isn't going to work either. Come on. Get up there. See, and I got no stamina left. Not going to be able to get up to the top of the hand. See, I'm going to fall again. I'm going to fall again. All right, I'm going to take a break. I need a break. Can't deal with this right now. I got to step away from this for a few minutes. We'll take it a few minutes early. So, yeah, let me take a break, go to the bathroom, get something. Well, I've got something to drink, but yeah. Clear my head. Smurf is right. What, you think the guy that's right there on the screen right now, compared to me, is big? You should see the guy I'm fighting now. Well, I mean, it's not really a fight. I mean, none of these are really a fight, right? It's a platforming puzzle to get to the weak spots. Okay, so we just fell again. I don't think, unless he starts moving when I get on the back of his neck, he hasn't moved, so maybe he can't move. Maybe he's stationary. I don't know. Alright, so here we go again. Have we died since we got to him? I mean, I know we've fallen a bunch of times, but I don't think we've died yet, have we? Okay. I mean, we had to be like really, really close when we got up to the hand, and we were able to shoot the arrow into the left on the right hand and shot into the left shoulder. I mean, obviously you're close to the head at that point, in the back of the neck or whatever. Had to have been really close. The problem is running out of stamina. Maybe I'm not waiting. Yes. Yeah, this is actually a... You may not be able to see it. Yeah, see? See if I can get a little banger up. Yeah, see, that's him. Right there. His fingers are bigger than me. Okay. Yeah, see? You can see his hand up there. Where is it? Yeah, see there? Now you can't see. See, again, camera angle. You just can't. Can't get a good look at stuff. Alright, so here's where we go up to the next part of his back. See, we have to come up. That's the small of his back right there. And what I have to do is I have to attack him, or, you know, stab him in the back. That will make him reach his right hand around so that I can jump on it. Now I have to fight holding on to him and losing my stamina as he moves his hand around to find out what's crawling on his hand. See? Alright. I'm just going to hang on here for a second. Alright, I'll stab him here. If I can. Come on. There we go. I need him to stand still for a second. Let me recharge. Really? Stab him here. He'll bring the other hand over. And with the camera angles, it's hard to see. Where I'm supposed to try to jump off from. And to. Alright, let's try again. Obviously he doesn't like me doing that. See, this part right here is probably the hardest part. I can't can't get a good look to see what angle I'm at or what I'm actually holding on to. Alright, come on. Let me recharge. Let me recharge. Yeah, see? It's like I've been saying. They know this is a pain in the ass. Otherwise, I should die from that distance. I gotta do it all over again. Come on. Let me go up. Yep. Left hand, then the right hand. Let's go. You know, it's the same pattern. Okay. Yep, small of his back. There you go. Settle down for a minute, please. C-Star, what's up? Alright, now we should get our shot at the shoulder. At which point, should bring him in close so that I can jump. So no more damage there, so we gotta get to the back of the neck. Comes the fun part. This is where the stamina comes in. Gotta hold on. This is the bridge we came on at the beginning of the game with the girl on the back of the horse. Injured, dead. Dorman, I guess, I think is what their names were. Their kind, their species or whatever. Can I have your crossbow, sir? Please? Some kind of high priest or something like that. Lord Iman. Uh-oh. I did that. They're all dead. Yeah, this is the girl that we brought. I'm guessing it's my character's lover, I guess. Yeah, that's what we just fought. Some kind of incantation, obviously. Oh, and then my body just drops onto the floor. There's my sword. The ancient sword. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. So does he give his life so that she could live? Walking Dead crossover. No, you gotta stab him in the head. Ow. Didn't stab him in the head, man. You did it in the chest. Wrong spot. So is he going to turn into a Colossi, essentially, that the next person is going to have to kill? Be 17 Colossi? I'm a little confused. Ah, okay. So he made them whole, I guess. Sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I mean, I can't move any farther in any direction. I mean, am I supposed to try and breathe on her? Whatever this attack is that I have. Is he gonna jump down in there and... Throw the sword in.
You cold.
So we jumped in that earlier. It's only about 2 feet deep. I can't fight it, so just go with it, man. So they all got sucked back in, I guess. Now there's 17, right? Instead of 16. It's a nice looking view there. Ahaha. So nobody can get back. Right, but I mean 17 Colossi, right? Because it, you know, they split it up into 16, right? And I put them all back together like Humpty Dumpty, right? She's gonna wake up, but she's gonna have blue eyes too. Oh, damn it. I am disappointed. That's where the first Colossi was. Straight through that gap there. So she can't leave. She's stuck, right? Because it destroyed the bridge. His soul is up there. Argo! It can't be Argo. Argo died. No, maybe not. Badly hurt. She gonna heal her by touching her? Or maybe his soul is in the horse now somehow. Now he's aggravated. Blue Point Games, yeah, they're the people that did the remaster. When we get back to the main menu, we'll go. We did this a few days ago. I want to see how many more of these are unlocked now, but there's an option on the main menu where you can compare side by side some scenes or whatever from the original version of the game compared to the remaster. So yeah, there's a lot of things that were disappointing about this game. You know, for those of you that really like this game and it might be your favorite game, you might want to leave for 5 minutes, because you're probably not going to like what I have to say. This game was recommended to me by a couple of people, and it gets labeled as a classic, but I don't see it. Maybe it was back in the PS2 days when the game first came out. I think somebody said it was like 2003 or something like that, 15 years ago. Maybe it was back then. I don't know. But I didn't see enough here to make it that for me. The worst things that I saw didn't have necessarily anything to do with the gameplay itself. It was the controls, and I really don't like using these words because I like to try and tone it down a little bit in that regard, but the controls are terrible. Camera angles, as you saw in some of the final boss fight, for those of you who might have just come in at the end there, some of the camera angles are terrible. Controlling the horse is terrible. The platforming leaves much to be desired. The fights themselves weren't so bad. You know, trying to figure out what it was that you had to do or where you had to get to take each of those down, you know, that wasn't so bad. I actually enjoyed the fights themselves. It's the mechanics got in the way too much, and it just completely ruined the experience for me. Yeah, see, now no one can get back. Unless they jump down from there. And again, those beams that you saw in the background, those were the locations of all the Colossi that I killed. You can see them from a distance. But, you know, the controls and the camera angles, oh man, it really ruined it for me. I mean, I can't, as far as a score, I can't give it anything higher than a 5. I mean, I did not like it. Am I glad I played it? Sure, absolutely. You know, when somebody recommends something to you, you know, you want to try it because it might be something that you've never done before, a genre, a developer, you know, a publisher, whatever. What? And then they throw this in there? Was he reborn? And then, yeah, as Alien King alluded to, the ending is weird. Well, you assume that if that was him being reborn, right? But the music was good. The soundtrack is fine. The visuals are very good. So those of you that follow me on Twitter, you know, I've done a couple of screenshots shared directly from the console to my Twitter account. Some of those look really good. And when we're done here, I'll go back to the main menu like I mentioned before and show you some of the comparison stuff between the original and this. The openness of the map is a little confusing. The game map is absolutely humongous, but there's really nothing here except for the Colossi that you have to kill. It's not an RPG. There's nothing to upgrade. The weapons that you start with, the bow and the sword, at least for the first playthrough, that's what you got. But now that we've completed the game, my understanding is you unlock the time mode, time attack, if you will, where if you beat each of the Colossi on a certain difficulty within a certain amount of time, then you're supposed to be able to get upgrades. But, you know, I don't know if that's something that I will do or not. I might try one or two of them to see. I don't know. I mean, Alien King, from what you read, is it worth my time to do that? Is it going to give me something that's useful on a subsequent playthrough, potentially? So yeah, I mean, look at the view there. That's a nice view. And again, you see the beams of light. No. I don't know how long see, they keep throwing scenes in there behind the credits. You want to see that, but you don't want to sit through 20 minutes of credits. I guess it's a good thing it's not an Ubisoft game, right? We'd be here until tomorrow waiting for the credits to finish. Have any control? I do. A little bit. I can look down some. Up. Alright, looks like that's the end of it. Electronic Arts. Okay. Yeah, see, that's about all the control that I have. 2005. Okay, 2005. So it's 13 years old. There you go. And Bearer of the Curse. That's probably completing it on any difficulty, I would assume. Bearer of the Curse. See, they didn't say anything at the beginning about him having actually stolen that sword. He just had it, unless it was... Yeah, see, there's time attack mode. Oh, time attack in front of a Colossus statue in the shrine. Okay, so you don't have to travel to them again. New Game Plus and Mirrored World modes are now available. I'm not sure what the mirrored mode is. That was the beginning cutscene. Every time you start the game, it plays that. All Colossi defeated. Okay, image gallery. That's what I was talking about before. Comparisons. We'll see how many of them we have unlocked. Yeah, like I said, the visuals are not bad. So you see the original image right there and the remastered image on the other side. So you can see there's quite a bit of difference. And obviously, this is how far we've come in 13 years with all this stuff. So wow, I have even though I played the game on normal, I have to beat number 2 on easy again just to unlock another picture. Yeah, so that one, this one definitely shows the difference, right? Yes, exactly. We've got some new ones too. Those 2 up there with the symbols on it. Those I have not seen yet. Yeah, see, here's another one. Yeah, this is the one that I mentioned the other day. This is the one where you can really tell. Yeah, the temple. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, this was the fight. This is the location of one of the water fights. This was the eel, the one that looks like an eel, I believe. Not so much of a detail difference here, but you can obviously tell just in general looking at it. Alright, that's it. Let's see. Let's look at some of these other things. Environment, art. See, this has got one of the filters applied to it because they have the yellow tint of everything. Maybe some kind of warm. That's the first one. That's the first Colossus. You can see he's not really that much bigger than me. Yep, that's the bridge. That was the second Colossi was down here. That one was the mammoth. This was the knight. There's a platform over there in the upper right-hand corner of your screen that you had to take those stairs, that walkway up to him. He looked like a knight with a sword. This was number 4, I think. This is the one where you kind of had to hide. You had to hide and wait for him to, I guess, lower. You had to wait for him to look down so that you could get on top of his back. Take him down. That's the one we were talking about before, and that was the eel. Yeah, I remember that one, but I don't remember the number. Looked like a big, kind of a gorilla type creature. That's a nice picture there. lightning off in the distance right above me. Looks like one of the paths in the upper left-hand corner of the map. This was the lizard. It crawls up the side. It's a circular area, and he crawls up the sides, and he has like a firebomb attack. And you shoot his legs. You shoot his legs with the bow, and that makes him fall down to the ground onto his back. And then you can attack him from there. Remember that one. That's one of the pictures we were looking at before in the comparisons. That's the forest that we went to get to the first one that we did tonight, which was number 15 of 16. This one, this looks like the one with the sand creature that was underneath the ground, and when we first came into it with the controls and the camera angles and stuff, and the fact that you had to ride aggro, and as you're riding around in a circle trying to stay in front of this thing, you have to turn around and fire essentially behind the horse and try to hit the thing in the eye to get it to come up out of the sand so that you could then attack it. I thought that was going to take the entire stream the other night. It took up 3 minutes. 3 minutes to do that one. That location doesn't look familiar unless it was close to where the mammoth was. Oh yes, this guy. This was the one with the torch. You see the things there. You get him to charge into one of those and it will knock a torch down, and I didn't notice that at first. I just thought it was a piece of smoldering something, and somebody pointed out to me, oh, I want to pick that up. And you basically hold it up in front of you like you do the sword when you're using it to point to the next Colossus, and you can back him off that cliff that's behind him, and then you can jump on him from there and take him out. Archway. Oh, hell, that could have been anywhere. I don't remember that location specifically. Holy crap, we're only halfway through the list. Yeah. This was the Colossi with bad teeth. Yeah, I also got some tips on this one because he has to go to certain spots to allow you to get onto his back. And I had to get some tips on how to get him to steer him to where I needed him to go, and he's banging on his teeth. That's the one we did last night. That was with the ram. A lot of climbing and platforming in that one, and you had to have the Colossi that's down there knock pieces over so that you could platform on them to reach a certain spot to be able to take it down. Alright, 47. That's the first one we did tonight. That's the area leading up to him. 37. It could. That would have been what? Halo, the beginning of, was it 3? Halo 3? Yeah. Oh, we did that one already? Yeah, that's the door to the last one. We did that tonight. I think that's a little farther back. We saw the picture a few pictures back with the stairs leading up to where the bunch of pillars were. Or I said that was the first one we did tonight. I think this is a little bit farther back that leads you to the stairs that you can see at the bottom there. That's the last one. That's what he looks like from a distance. You guys that came in at the very last part of the stream saw him up close. That's what he looks like from far away. That's at the end. I'm gonna have to do a Google search or something to get the full story. Yeah, see, there he is again. And we're a long way away from him at this point. This isn't close. He was huge. I don't know where that is. I don't remember that. That was another comparison picture we saw before. Is that it? Yep. I guess that maybe that's, I don't know, concept art. So you get to see what all of them look like. That's the knight that I talked about before. Number 4. The earring giant. That's the one I was talking about before, where you had to hide and have him, you had to be kind of bent down to look for you. 5, that's the bird. There's the eel. And I guess these are the symbols on the map where they're located. Oh, that guy. That's the one. Whenever we would... You have to get him... Once you attack him, I think it was shooting his feet there, and you can see his foot is glowing green. There's a soft spot on the bottom of his foot. You can shoot him there, and that's one of the ways you can attack him. And eventually you can get him to roll over, but he always rolled over opposite of where we were. So we had to run around, all the way around his big-ass body to get over to where we could try and climb up. And it was timed. It had a timer on it, so if you didn't get over there fast enough or get up on his back fast enough, he would get back up, and you had to start all over again. This is the flying one with the fun bags underneath, I believe. Right? No. Maybe another one of the underwater ones, I guess. Yeah, there's the one with the teeth. You can see the green teeth. The green teeth on top. That was another water creature. This is the flying one. You see the bags underneath. You have to shoot the bags out, and that would call it... Yeah, this one is the sand one right here, right? Oh, the one previous was the... Oh, right. This is the one that I thought was going to take the entire stream, but it took like 3 minutes. It's that one. Thank you, Alien King. Yeah. This is the flying one. I mentioned... I think I mentioned when we were on our way to number 15... You go to a certain shrine and you step in the center of it and it releases it. It'll come out and it'll start patrolling in the air. And those bags underneath, those sacks underneath, you have to shoot those out, and that will cause it to come to the ground. And those flippers that you see in the front, those 4 flippers, those will kind of do that and start dragging in the sand, and you have to be on aggro for this one too. You have to ride aggro alongside those, jump off onto them, and then climb up to the back, and then you can attack the weak spots and stuff like that. So this is the Ram, I think. The one that had we had to knock over all of the pillars, and at the end you had the platform with the one weak spot to make it fall upon it, which removed the armor on its back, which then allowed you to get back on top of its back and kill it. 15, that's the first one we did tonight. Yeah, it came up to about the size of his hoofs. That's me, like that big. And then the final guy. Yeah, he was obviously mounted, if you will, to whatever platform he was on, because he never moved. Ema Wander, that's me. That was me. Aggro swords. See anything in here? I don't think it ever said what the girl's name was. Yeah, that's the platform I was talking about before with the knight. That's the knight standing up there, obviously, with his sword. It's one of the shrines. That's the one at the temple. It's another shrine. Two of them, looks like, maybe. Well, I don't know if that's one in the distance or not. It could be. Like I said, there's definitely some pretty stuff in the game, even though the color palette is pretty limited. It's a lot of greens and grays and browns. It has filters in it where you can set a different look to it. I'd wind up turning on the vivid one, so it made the color stand out a little bit more, and it made it much nicer. It's the inside of the temple. Excuse me. Central structure, rough drawings. Squat. Oh, that's it. All right, that's it. We are done, folks. Thank you all very, very much for coming out. I didn't think it would take, well, how long did it take? What, about 2.5 hours, I guess, to do the last two. The last one still took, I mean, it's a final boss. I don't like final boss fights. Those of you that spend enough time with me, either on Twitch or on Mixer, no, I generally don't like final boss fights. A lot of them are contrived, out of place. This one they really weren't, though, but I still don't like final boss fights. It's, I don't know. But, yeah, we're done with this, obviously. We're planning to start the Curse of the Pharaohs DLC for Assassin's Creed Origins on Tuesday, because it releases on Tuesday. So I don't know what we're going to do on Monday. We've got like 8 side quests, plus there's supposed to be an introduction quest for that DLC that's supposed to drop, I'm assuming, on Tuesday. I don't know. They've also raised the level cap for the game from 45 to 55. So doing those extra side quests will obviously help towards getting to that. But I don't know when I did get an update for Assassin's Creed Origins either yesterday or the day before, so I don't know if it includes the level cap update or not. I'll have to look and see. Because if it does, then we can probably do those side quests and stuff on Monday and just do some other things in the game. Otherwise, we've got to do something for just one day. Filler, if you will. To get ready for it. So, but we are doing Assassin's Creed Curse of the Pharaohs DLC on Tuesday for sure. Probably some more ACO on Monday to fill in the time. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys very, very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. Those of you that have been here every day, put up with my frustrations with the game. Thank you very much. Solitaire. Yeah, we could do some solitaire for a night. Yeah. Let's do a speed run through this game on Monday. No. Yeah, this is kind of like a screensaver kind of thing. As soon as you hit a button, it'll go back to the menu. Yep. All right. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Finished an hour early. That's cool. Okay. 6 to 9 Monday, 6 to 9 Tuesday, 6 to 9 Wednesday, all times Eastern time. Thank you all very much for coming out. I will see you on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your evening, the beginning of your morning, depending on where you are, and the rest of your weekend. Don't forget, daylight savings in the U.S. Switch your clocks ahead when you go to bed, 1 hour. I'll see you Monday.